Hi guys, welcome to AFTV. Marty here with Robbie for the player ratings after Arsenal have just beaten Athletic Club 3-0 at home at the Emirates. We are going to get into this. If you haven't already, please subscribe, please like and please stick a comment in. So, starting in goal today, number 1, David Raya.
He had nothing to do, Marty.
Yeah,
Did he even make a save in the whole game?
He did make 2, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't even. Who from?
Not saves,
Right.
catches.
Yeah, I mean, like he virtually had nothing to do. That's how much in control we had of the game. So I just got to give him a 7, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Didn't do anything wrong. Didn't really have anything to do. I could have been in goal.
Yeah, I know. So could I. I know. I would have said a 6 just because he didn't really do anything. But
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah, but 7.
All right, cool. All right, let's move on to Timber. Okay, Timber played in a couple of positions today.
Yeah, I thought he did all right. He was a bit sloppy at first, but I put that down to him being a bit rusty. But then as he grew into the game, I thought he did well because he did make a mistake earlier on in the game, which really and truly, that's probably one of the saves actually that was made by Ray. But they should really have done better with that, and we could have been 1-0 down despite all of the possession. But overall, I'd say probably give him a 6.
Okay.
A nice little run out for him, nice little start. 7 actually, it's 7.
Were you worried at a couple of points because he went down in the first half, and it was very reminiscent of me for not last season, the season before,
when
the
he had a
first game
hamstring.
of the season. Yeah.
No,
he done the ACL.
I thought he was all right. I thought he was okay. It was just that little bit of sloppiness at the start, but after that, he was really good. And I don't know. I think he'll probably start against United.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Okay, so moving on to the main man himself, number 2, William Saliba.
He's played literally every minute of pre-season, hasn't he? Like he's with Gabriel being out and stuff like that. I thought he was excellent again today. He's been excellent all pre-season, and he's such a good player. Such a good player, man. 8.
He's for me has just got better and better throughout
better
this pre-season.
year in, year
he's
out.
had the best way of pre-season. How he started and his levels have just risen.
He's one of the best centre backs in the world right now.
He is 100%, and you know that he is ready for Old Trafford next week.
Yeah,
100%. What a player! Yeah, so really nice to see this player, number 6, Gabriel.
Yeah, and I thought he had a good game. It's great to see him back. And he was there orchestrating and stuff like that. I thought he looked rusty during the week when he played in the game against Villarreal, but a lot better today. I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, had a few tussles in there, and we saw the Gabriel that we all know and love, that guy that gets involved, roughs up opponents, and I think that's a fair rating for him. Really good to see this defensive duo back and ready.
Yeah, 100%. It's vital for us this season.
So then number 33, Calafiori.
Thought he had a very good game, like some good little bits of skill as well as getting forward really well and defended well. But I like the way he got forward. He's really dynamic. He is a good... Listen, he's been injured for so much of his Arsenal career. If this guy can be injury-free this season, I don't think it's going to be a foregone conclusion that Mars Lewis-Skelly will be playing at left-back because he kind of offers something a little bit different in that he sort of gets down the flanks a bit more, and he's more likely to sort of overlap. So I like what I saw of him today. I thought he was really good. I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, we saw him in some really advanced positions today, like right up, high left on the flank, ready to cut in. There was some great link-up play with Gyokeres. Made one mistake, which was a bit of a dodgy pass.
Earlier on, but he was good.
Other than that, he was flawless, and that was the Calafiori that I think we bought, and it was great to see him.
Yeah,
good stuff. So now moving on to the main man, Martin Zubimendi, number 36.
Yeah, he's exceptional today. On the ball, brilliant. Breaking up play, brilliant. Passing, brilliant. I've been watching him all pre-season. I've been keeping an eye on him. I'll be like, every game I see him play, I'm like, yeah, we've got a quality player. This is why Real Madrid were trying to hijack that deal. He looks like a Real Madrid, Barcelona type player. The way he's just so good on the ball. We've got a gem here. When you think about the money we've paid for him, we've got him for a good price, right? He's looking really good. Listen, Premier League is going to be more intense and stuff like that. He won't get the time on the ball, but certainly he looks like he'll be all right in the Premier League. I'm going to give him a 9 today. I thought he was our man of the match.
And do you know what?
Very, very good.
How he capped it off with the penalty at the end as well. Just couldn't be more fitting. And like you say, what I love about him is he breaks up the play. And sometimes if he doesn't get to the ball to quite be able to control it, he'll get a toe on it, or he'll be able to just get enough on it to get the danger away. And I think sometimes with Jorginho or Thomas Partey, we've tried to play too perfect, and that's where we've literally conceded possession in dangerous areas of the pitch, and then other teams have opened us up. But with Zubimendi, he just looks cool, calm.
And he's a younger, more dynamic version of those two.
And what do you think of that pass for the Gyokeres goal?
Brilliant pass. According to Yard, man, it was just a speculative lump. Right, but it was a great pass. It was fantastic play by him today.
Yeah, I watched that. I've watched that goal a few times, and that ball, that way that ball moved in, and then what Gyokeres does with the finish, and that's off our 2 new players, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, man of the match, good stuff. So we're moving on to Gyokeres, 41.
Yep, Declan Rice had a good game today, and what I think, if you ever needed Declan Rice summing up today, look at what happened. It must have been like in the 80th minute or something like that.
Talking about the corner.
Corner, terrible corner from him. He gives the ball away, runs literally the length of the pitch, wins it back.
Yes.
I mean, in a friendly.
Yes.
In a friendly.
Yeah.
Not in a competitive game. Most other players would have just said,
Done.
and just like a little half-hearted jog. He went back, rectified that mistake. That's Declan Rice. He's got an unbelievable engine on him. He's determined. He's a winner. He's going to be a very, very important player for us this season. We need him to stay fit. If he stays fit, we're going to have a good season. And that midfield with him and Zubimendi, sort of like almost playing like a double pivot at times, was really good. He got forward well as well. 7 for him today, but better to come from him for sure.
Exactly when I asked you that, I knew, that's why I said corner, I knew you were going to say, that is for me what epitomises Declan Rice. And at the end of it...
Who else is doing that in a friendly?
He's won the ball back, and at the end of it, he was like, and he was sorry, genuinely sorry to get the ball. He rectified his mistakes, and do you know what? He galloped.
If you're a young player...
He was off.
If you're a young player playing football and you want to see what it takes to get to the Premier League, that summed it up. And that's a friendly. And what does that do for all the other players around him? That's setting the bar.
That's setting levels.
Yeah.
That's levels.
That's the level of hard work you're going to have to put in if you're going to be in this team.
Definitely. See, this is what Arsenal Football Club's all about. 7.
Okay,
Martin Odegaard, our number.
I thought, again, I heard a few people criticise. I thought he had a decent game, and I like some of his link-up play with Gyokeres. I thought he did well. I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
I really wanted to see him and Gyokeres play, and I wanted to see him with Zubimendi and Rice. And what I saw from Odegaard today was a range of passing in certain situations in the middle of the pitch, playing the ball around, picking out certain passes, not running into so many dead-end alleys. I'm not saying I'd say it's around a 7. He had a good performance, and you could see that you're starting to see how this link-up with Gyokeres could potentially happen. And I like seeing that. So good rate. Right. Star boy, number 7, Saka.
Yeah, scored a goal today, and he was constantly a threat throughout the game. And again, it was great to see him back to around his best, because we're going to need him at those levels this season. Obviously, he had that big injury last season, and he's been easing his way back in pre-season. But I thought today was really good. 8. Scored 8 out of 10.
He looked fantastic all game, and he was. And at the end of it, I was like, "Please, just take him off the pitch. Just take him off the pitch, please."
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were 3-0 up, and there was no need for him to be.
I don't know why he plays so long, but I guess it's about getting fitness in his legs.
He's ready now. So, the new signing, the main man,
Gyokeres.
Victor Gyokeres.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you saw today a striker. You know what I mean? Great finish for the goal. Great header.
Yeah.
He had the one that hit the post as well, diving header. I haven't seen a diving header at Arsenal for years. You know what I mean? So that was just good to see. And he just looked a threat. He looked a threat. Right at the start of the game, he had a ball played up to him, I think it was Zubimendi, and he turned, and he had to be dragged down. He was away. I mean, that guy on the shoulder, he's dangerous. There was another time when they played a really hard line, or he sort of run the ball out of play, but you could see his pace and power. that was a good performance by him today. That was a very encouraging performance ahead of next week's game. 8 out of 10.
After the 10 minutes we saw when he first against Tottenham, and then the 59 or whatever 60 minutes we saw against Villarreal, for me this is the first time that I've really started to see how he can fit into this system, running off balls, running onto balls, and look, that header.
And they were trying to find him today, which was a good thing.
It's well executed. If we're going to get that sort of improvement from him, then bring
I
on
thought
the
it
rest
was
of the
very
season.
important today that he scored. Like,
Yes.
I walking up to that game, one of the things I really wanted to see was a goal for him, because I was like, if he can get a goal ahead of that game next week, that will fill him up with confidence. You know what I mean? Because you're a striker. He's under immense pressure. The pressure he's under is like stupid pressure. When you got people saying, doubting him just because he hasn't scored in a friendly.
No.
And even his goal today, it's a friendly. Notice he didn't do his celebration or nothing because he recognises.
He did do it in the end.
Oh, did he?
He did, yeah. He done it with all the players, and then I think, from what I could see watching it in the studio, is everyone was like, come on, and he just give it a quick cheeky.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you notice with him because he's realising it's a friendly.
Yeah.
So he realised that the big thing is to come, but it's great to see him on the score sheet. He looked really dangerous today.
I do want to see him running around the Emirates doing that celebration.
Yeah, well, I think we will see it a lot.
So moving on, number 11, Martinelli, left wing.
Yeah, and kind of another quiet one for him, I felt. Martinelli, he came off at half time. I guess that was, I don't think that was because of anything. I was just thinking that was a planned thing. But I still want to see him, what it is with Martinelli, he can beat players when it comes to direct pace.
Yeah.
So when he does a little turn of pace and he can get part, but he doesn't really have, I guess, the tricks like a Saka has or the strength to,
Beat a man.
Yeah. So I think it was just a decent performance by him. He weren't poor or nothing, but I'd probably give him a 5.
Okay.
6, actually, 6.
Okay, yeah.
I gave him a 6 today.
All right, cool.
Slightly better than slightly, but still I want to see more.
Definitely. So we're going to move into the substitutes. So first substitute, number 4, Ben White.
Yeah, we did okay when he came on. I mean, he was in full control when he came on, but I give him a 6.
Okay, yeah, cool. Mascara.
Liked him. Like what I've seen of him so far. 6 for him as well. He's got these spindly legs, but I thought he did well when he came in.
Got some pace, that boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he looks. You can see he looks a player.
And he can play at right back, left centre back, right centre back.
Yeah.
I love that versatility with him. And he looks, do you know what, for me, he just looks like he's that player that's going to fit into Arsenal. So moving on, Lewis Skelly.
Skelly 6.
Okay. And Wanyeri.
6.
Okay, yeah. Madueke.
6 as well.
Do you think? I'd give him a 7. I saw some really nice bits of play down the left-hand side.
Yeah, it did all right.
Balls into the box.
Actually, you're right. 7. Give him a 7.
I
good balls into the box.
If he keeps improving like that, I think we're going to see.
Still think he's going to be better on the right, though.
Yeah, I think I'll make you right. And then moving on to the main man that scored the absolutely fantastic goal.
Havertz, 8.
Havertz.
8.
Yeah.
What a goal. What strength. What power. What a finish. I think the fact that now a bit of the pressure's off him because Gyokeres has come in and Gyokeres is going to be the guy who's going to have to shoulder all the goals and that. I think we might see a better Havertz. You said it in your interview, and I thought what a goal.
And I think he's going to put pressure on him to perform even more.
Yeah, I think he will.
And that running on with those defenders behind you, and he got a push in the back. That is nailed on
Quality
to go down
goal,
for a penalty. And the finish off balance.
Yeah,
I thought that was fantastic.
Brilliant.
So the ref
today, 7. Did all right.
Yeah, he did. I didn't see anything I didn't like. Gave a booking out early. I thought he controlled the game well. And then the fans.
Fans today, absolutely brilliant. I mean, only Arsenal, one of the only clubs. You could probably put Man United in there. Liverpool that can pull 60,000 fans, like within 3 days of each other in a friendly.
Yeah.
So tickets, you couldn't get a ticket for love nor money today.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible, and the fans were brilliant. Loads of families there. Great to see. 10 out of 10.
I I echo that. I saw loads of happy faces, loads of families.
Yeah. It's great to see to see these, lots of youngsters there who don't normally get to go to the games because all the season tickets are done. Brilliant.
Such a great vibe at the stadium. So, guys, that brings us to the end of the player ratings for another match. But fear not, next weekend the Premier League is starting again. And yeah, Arsenal are playing Manchester United at Old Trafford, and we have got a watch-along at Box Park in Camden, which yours truly is going to be hosting. Now, this is going to be a phenomenal event, so please stay tuned, watch, get involved. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure, Robbie. Take care. Be safe.